when they're looking at their power rankings for TL, they need to cross-reference the current crypto market.
Look at the graph of the literally just look at Bitcoin graph.
I'm joined right now by Xmithie on the second day of the NALCS with coverage brought to you by OmniSlash to talk about Team Liquid. You guys are on a bit of a tear right now. Going 2-0. A lot of people didn't know what was going to happen between you guys and TSM. Now you're here. Were you feeling this confident going into the games?
Yeah, last week we were already thinking about what we were gonna do at MSI.
Okay.
So what meta is gonna be there?
Yeah.
If we can adapt, So yeah, we're kind of thinking just a little bit ahead.
Sorry, I am way behind. What are your concerns about the teams that you're going to face at MSI, and how do you think you're going to do against them?
I think Samsung will. Oh wait, was there KSV?
Yeah,
KSV is will be a really hard opponent.
Okay.
And then wait, Levi's not here. I don't know who's in
G2?
G2. Actually, I think Schalke 04. They will be the one to be really looking forward against.
Are you worried about Boris, their support?
Oh, he's in there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Boris is actually a player to watch right now.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Very
yeah.
good. No. Okay, let's talk about this Team Liquid lineup. Does it feel like it used to when you were on CLG? Because, you've got 3 of the 5?
Let me think. I guess it's kind of similar to the old CLG, since 3/5 of the players are there, but shot calling wise, it's much different. Because before I was I don't even think I was a secondary shot caller, but back then. But now I'm sort of the shot caller, but sometimes not. It's just free going, and then we're still figuring out how to do it the best way.
Doublelift talked a lot about you yesterday in the interview. He said that you are completely different in front of the interviews. So this is you get all quiet and you don't say, and I think he even said you get dumb.
Get dumb in interviews?
Yes. Yes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you feel? But since he spent a lot of time talking about you yesterday, I feel comfortable asking you about him. Do you feel like he has changed since you played with him a couple years ago on CLG?
I think Peter is kind of nice now. Before he was the opposite.
Okay.
I think he matured a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, and then he's teaching him about crypto. Can we talk about that?
There's not cryptocurrency's not illegal yet, so I don't feel like it's a bad idea to talk about here.
Okay, I don't know. I thought it was a taboo,
Yeah.
So.
What happens when he gives you bad financial advice? You lose a ton of money, and then does that create a rift on the rift?
Then Scrim boom, and then LCS boom, and then that's our turning point, our breaking point.
Okay. Very good. Good reference. Yeah. I think so. Basically, what people need to be doing is, when they're looking at their power rankings for TL, they need to cross-reference the current crypto market.
Look at the graph of the literally just look at Bitcoin graph.
Okay.
And if it goes down, then just don't root against us. Don't pick us in your fantasy.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Time to swap people out. I got you. Similarly, Pobelter said on stage with Ovely that he felt like in the past he's been overshadowed by a lot of the other players in North America in the mid lane position, like behind Bjergsen and others. You and I have talked about this before, and that a lot of people talk about Dardoch or Sven or contracts, whatever. Nobody ever talks about Xmithie. So do you have that sense yet? Is this Pobelter wants to prove himself this year? Do you have that at all, or do you still kind of not care?
Yeah, I think Eugene will have his time this year. It's the same thing as last split for me.
Yeah.
I got what was that? Middle of the split MVP or something,
Yeah.
and then almost got MVP as the end. But yeah, it's Eugene is doing really really well right now, and then I fully trust in his abilities to be the best mid world.
Yeah. And you feel like you proved yourself already?
I think I proved myself as an average to decent jungler.
Yeah.
Last split, and now I'm still striving to be that leader that everyone wants to be with. So.
What do you think of contracts?
I think Contract is a really really good jungler. Yeah, I actually see myself in him when I was maybe 5 years ago. He kind of plays similarly. So yeah, I think he's up and not really up and coming because
Yeah.
he was but it's pretty
So so now that we do one of these interviews a year, I think, and every year we do the update. So now Lemon, he's competing again. So you're no longer the oldest player
good.
in the
Yeah,
NALCS.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty old though.
Yes.
Same thing.
Do you feel that when you're playing? Do your fingers start to creak when you're trying to click on the mouse or the keyboard?
I think I made an adjustment on my monitor like to put it closer to me. So I
Okay.
was like,
Yeah.
It's like I need to. It's like in CS:GO players like they like literally put it in their front of their screen. Like
Yeah.
maybe there's like a secret into it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like maybe if I put it closer, like I can hit my skill shots better.
Good.
But it hasn't worked out so far.
Do you think you can land like a Metamucil sponsorship or something one of these days?
Wait, what is that?
It's like it's stuff that you take for your joints.
Really?
I think so. Or is it fiber? I don't know. Oh, it's fiber. Okay, yeah, it's
Fiber
for
what?
digestion stuff. But I think it's generally aimed at an older audience, because you get to have digestion issues when you get older.
Yeah. I'll probably like get like some diabetes like soup or something. But yeah, I'm getting there. Like I have arthritis now too.
Okay.
So
Do they have that soup? I'm unfamiliar with that.
no, because my grandfather used to have like a really sour like it looks like a tea, but it's like really sour, and like he said he takes it for like his diabetes, and, like it makes it better or something. I don't know.
Maybe you can hit up Monster and ask for some sort of
Oh, yeah.
deal between the
Yeah,
two
yeah,
of them.
yeah, that's-
Like,
yeah.
do you have any stuff for me? Yeah, for your joints and improving your vision. Well, that's good. Xmithie, where's Team Liquid going to end up at the end of the split?
Well, we're hoping for first place. Like I said, MSI. Looking forward to MSI to probably at least semifinals at Worlds.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we're just aiming pretty big, like Big Steve.
Okay. Like Big Steve. Very good. Well, thank you so much for the interview. Anything you want to say to any of the Team Liquid fans out there?
Well, welcome aboard to the bandwagoners. And then yeah, thanks for supporting us. I don't know what else to say. Just like thank you, I guess.
Thank you. I feel like that's in the past. I feel like you've even just said no.
Oh really?
Yeah.
See, I've improved.
Yeah. That's what Lemonari says. He says no. But you're getting better. Who cares what Doublelift says? You can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. I know. You wanted the Ovely outro, and instead you're getting this one. But guess what? If you subscribe, not only will you get more LCS interviews brought to you by OmniSlash, but you also might have a chance of getting the Ovely outro in the future. So you should definitely do that.